Hello, hello, hello. Welcome once again, guys. I'm sure you've been having an exciting weekend so far. Well, I have, and I want to believe you guys are as well. Okay, today's session, I don't want it to be too long. Let's have a quick one. So, we'll basically continue where we stopped yesterday on back tests because, as you know, weekends are for back tests. Yeah, weekends are for back tests. All right, so now I just got something on our strategy just now, and let me share with you guys. Okay, it may not happen every time, but when it does happen, it's something to be aware of. Okay, so now ideally you want to have your channel not to have price move from the lower line to the upper line, into the lower line, then to the upper line, to lower, and then into the upper. You want to have them moving like that's a smooth channel where you can predict so much better. And then a scenario where you have a touch at the top and then it comes down. Now without getting to the lower side or without even leaving the upper area, it goes up again. You know, you, then it becomes then it becomes an unreliable move because ideally we want to join any move touch making contact with the line. But when the previous one did not reset itself by touching the opposite line, then you want to be wary of joining a ride. You can see what happened. I saw this, I missed this touch, okay. Then it came back. Now it got resisted by this zone and then it went back up to the line. But then I had a feeling that this may not respond well because this is looking like it wants to break, like it's building momentum to break this channel line. All right, so I took the trade, but I was ready to respond appropriately if need be. So trade got triggered, it moved a bit, and now a secondary confirmation. Will I say another thing to support my fear was this. I wouldn't call it my fear. My uh, well, my watch out, right, was this what I was watching out for. This there was a slight break on the line, and you guys already know how we do. When we see such a break, we do not take such trades. We exit at the nearest opportunity. So I saw this break, so immediately the price came back into profit. But now it was two things. I saw this break, but then the candle was such a sweet candle, like such a powerful rejection candle. So I was like, let me observe for a bit. But then it did not move well. It came back. I was like, okay, this is not ready. So immediately it came back into my profit again. I had to exit the trade and I had to cancel the trade, like exit the trade and profit and let it go. And then my what I thought would happen actually happened. It broke out above the line and you know I was proven my intuition was proven to be correct. So that's something that you need to watch out for. You know, I'm glad that our rules are working for us. You know, the rule that asks us to exit trades where the line gets broken, and also now a new rule. Okay, not a rule yet. It's still an observation. So I want to observe it a number of times and see it play out. You know, play out like this a number of times before I make it a rule that okay. You know, the price will have to make contact with the opposite line before I respect, you know, a return, something like that, something like that. Okay, so that let's move on. Let's see if we can catch something. So this has broken to the upside slightly. Now it's not really breaking properly, so anything can happen. But the point is, it's no longer as clean. It's no, it will still come back down or do whatever it wants to do. At this point, I'm not really. I'm just gonna let it play out. I'm gonna allow it to play out to exhaust itself, and before it give us something different, something new. Something you can work with. Okay. Okay, finally broke out. Okay, so let's see. Let's come back from the higher time frame and see what we are dealing with. Let's come back from the higher time frame to be able to see exactly what it is we have on our table today. Okay, so on the daily it's bang in the middle, in the 4 hour, we have a channel. Okay, in the 4 hour we have a channel and it's approaching the upper level of our channel on the 4 hour. So we need to take advantage of that. Let's see. This will be our entry. The price that has rejected. So let's see if it will get there. But yeah, we have to respect our entry. Or else it's gonna impact the ability of our trade, of our move. So our stop loss will be somewhere around there. And our take profits will have to be somewhere around there. Okay. So this will be our take profits one. Okay. So uh, okay. So this is our take profit. So let's see how this is going to play out. It's going to come back to us. Something happened there, but we missed that already. Wow. Working on for anyway. If it was in live trade, of course, we even though we see a trade on the higher time frame, we'll still go down to a lower time frame and look out for opportunities on that time frame. Okay, so let's do what we would have done on a normal regular session. So this is our 4 hour channel. It's not ready, it's still in the middle. But anyway, regardless, we've already set our target. Now, I'm just looking to something now. I can see that the price already made contact with the upper level, but nothing yet with the lower level. So there's a high potential for the price to come and give the lower level, a kiss. There's a tendency for price to want to give the lower level, some form of intimate contact. So let's see if we can take advantage of that. And this will be in the spirit of that. Uh, the profits will be around here. So this will be our take profit for this one. So let's see how it plays out. Moving on to the lower time frame. I want to show you guys a trade for call it a session. I want us to take a trade. I want us to identify a trade. So the 1 hour channel is looking it's looking like it has something to offer us. Let's see. Let's see if it's just messing around. If it's just messing around with us. Okay, it's just looking clean and tidy. Let's see what it has to offer us. Let's see. There's something good to offer us. Okay, so this is our 1 hour channel. It's also in the middle, and we have to observe closely when it gets to when it enters zone to determine its next most likely action. We have to observe more closely. Okay, so let me quickly get you guys a trade on this session before we call it. Before we call it. Okay, the point is to get a kind of a symmetry. Okay, something to work with. Something to work with. Something that looks as valid as possible to work with. That's the point of finding these channels. It's not always sweet and tidy. It's not always clean and super, but I think you will always find something, one thing or the other, to use as a reference for your channel. Okay, so it's looking all over the place. Let's see. We can see it approaching the upper level. So let's hope it gets there, so we can have that as our trade for this session. And if it doesn't get there, that's fine as well. You know, that's fine as well. It's the that's the nature of trading. You don't always have to see opportunities. You don't always have to trade. You may not always see trades. You may not always see trades. You may not always see trades. All right. So let's see. I hope this plays out. Gives us something. Okay. Okay. You guys saw. Okay. So that went straight into SL. So that trade was a lesson. So that means our channel was not clean enough. I rather believe our channel was not clean enough, you know, than to just believe it's not the, if I'm to learn something from that move just now, then I'll have to believe that our channel was inadequate, and that is what we'll work on before or during the next session or at another time. And then surely, if what we discover is concrete enough, it's definitely going to get added to our rules. And after all said and done, we're only going to get better. It's better to learn these things. It's better to observe these things. It's better to have